Well, first of all, thank you for coming. My name is Miguel. I've been doing barbering now for 9 years, and this is what I do at the shop. I charge $45 for this service here. So the first thing that comes when you're doing a shave is a client protection. Right now, we're gonna make sure that he's comfortable. We're gonna recline him, put the cape on him. We're gonna use a clean towel, a clean cape, uh, a paper towel on the barber chair. Now that we exercise the client's protection, we're gonna check his face for any cuts, any pimples, anything on his face that might interfere with the shave. Now we're gonna get a little bit of hot lather, and at the same time that we are applying the lather, we are checking to see if there's anything that could physically get in the way of the razor. At the same time, we're preparing the hair to be shaved. As you can see, I'm lathering all his face, mustache area. Here comes the first hot towel. Make sure we placed it right below his nose, giving him enough room for him to breathe. We add in a little bit of that essential oils just to make him a little bit more relaxed. I'm pushing in the towel onto his face just so he could get that feel of the nice hot towel. Here comes the hot lather again. This time we're preparing for the next move, which will be going with the grain with the first initial shave. Again, making sure everything's nice and lather. I always start off at the right side. We're going to start at the mustache area and work ourselves down. Again, we're doing this with the grain. Doing small strokes, working ourselves down from the top of the cheek to the bottom of the cheekbone. And always stretching the skin. Removing some of the lather so we could see what we're doing. See how I changed my cutting pattern? It was because his hair was growing the opposite way. So we're going with the grain. As I'm pulling the skin and shaving, I'm checking the pattern of his hair. And if I have to move around or change positions, that's what I'm doing there. I just went back to the hot lather machine, grabbed a little bit more. You gotta make sure that it's always moist. Remember guys, we're trying to make this as pleasant as possible. And again, I'm going with the grain. You see how I'm holding the razor and stretching the skin at the same time? Changing positions when necessary. I can't stress this enough. Stretch the skin. Keep your razor at a 45-degree angle. Again, repositioning myself depending on the pattern of the hair growth. Pull the skin and shave. Most of the hair pattern changes right below the cheekbone. So that's why you guys see me going against the grain at the bottom, going up. We're going to be shaving across on the chin area. So we give it some room for the shave below the chin and above the chin. Sometimes you got to ask the customer to help you out. As you guys can see, I asked the client to put his chin up. And again, stretching that skin. And repositioning myself as needed. Second shift is going to be closer than the first one. This is where we're going to try to get all the little hairs that we missed going against the grain. At the same time that I'm applying the hot lather, I'm also checking to see what the spots that I missed. And here comes the second hot towel. Making sure he could breathe. A little bit of essential oils. And just letting the towel rest on his face. Give it a minute or two. Then you can start the shave again. After I remove the towel, I'm cleaning them down a little bit. Again, checking the pattern of his hair growth so we could get every single hair strand when we go against the grain. We're going to continue the pattern of shaving. We're going to start the right side, but this time we're going to do the opposite of what we did in the first shave. So we're going against the grain. See how I reposition myself? This time I'm going down on that area where earlier I went up. Small strokes, pulling the skin. I can't stress that enough. Pull that skin, and definitely clean your razor as you're doing the shave so you can see what you're doing. Sometimes we gotta go up, sometimes we gotta go sideways, sometimes down. Just look for that hair pattern. The client asked for the baby smooth face, so that's what we're trying to do. See, just using your fingers to feel where the hair is still uncut. You stretch and swipe. If it seems like I'm going through the same spot, it's because I missed a hair or two and I want to get every single little strand. Sometimes you gotta stretch the skin either to the left, to the right, up, down. There's some difficult parts in the body that you just gotta make it work somehow. See, I'm feeling with my fingers and then hitting it with that razor. Keep that face moist. A little bit more of that hot lather. That's the reason why this shave is so relaxing. It just feels like a massage when they're putting that hot lather on your face. Opposite of what I did on the first pass. Stretch and razor. Small strokes. Stretch the skin. Stretch and cut. Time. Reposition the client if necessary. This part could be difficult sometimes. Just look for ways to get in there. Stretch the skin. dry. This would have to be one of the most relaxing services you could provide in a barber shop. See how the client almost looks like he's already asleep? He probably is asleep. Gentle strokes, pull the skin. I don't know how many times you guys are gonna hear me saying that, but stretch that skin. See how I'm feeling around for any missed hairs? Make sure you get them all. This is probably the best shave he has ever had in his life. I'm just doing spot checking now. Going throughout his whole face to see if I missed anything. Now we're gonna get a cold towel ready for this. So we close the pores. Same thing, just make sure he could breathe. Push that towel in a little bit. Let that rest in his face for a few seconds. And wipe him down. Any leftover shaving cream, get rid of that. I don't know about all you barbers, but this is my favorite part. When I get the alcohol, and sometimes I get a few tears from them, but it's all good. Everybody needs that Home Alone experience. He asked for a double shot, so here it goes. Yeah, you guys see that smile right there? Oh yeah, I love it. The client's probably hurting right now, but he's holding his own. Oh, the little glove. A little bit of talk to get any excess hair that was left behind. Wipe them down. Baby face smooth. Miss some hairs. Here I go again. Again, make sure you got every single strand. A little bit of nourishing oil moisturizes his face and helps him with a little bit of a razor burn if we gave him any. So we just finished the hot towel shaving class. We went through the whole process of client protection, the hot lather, the hot towel, the cold towel, the aftershave. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.